All right, you ready? Look at this. Look at that. This close. Are you kidding me? August 20th, 2014. Let's do a little reload. Come on. Oh, nothing changing yet. All right. So we'll hang on here. Man, it's weird to think that my first episode came out in April of 2005. I'm not sure when. Let me find out here. When was the original episode of the School of Podcasting? And this is where having a folder for your show. I know my original ones were, let's see here. We're going back. I'd have to probably go to my media host, go to Libsyn to see when. What I need to do is go out to Libsyn and hit play myself. And but the cool thing about it is, they do have every single one of my episodes. 422 episodes of the School of Podcasting are still available. October of 2005, according to Libsyn, October 13th, 2005. The first episode, of course, is Your Podcast Always Stinks. I had to go to my Libsyn page, which is ugly, for the record. You can see here, October 13th, 2005. Let's click play on that. There you go. So there's one download. And so in theory, I think, I'm not sure how quickly these update. Let's see. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes and, maybe that didn't count as a download. We'll see. But amazing. So I have 422 episodes. If I go into my, let's see what the last one was. Yeah, 422. So if we do, I think I already did this math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 million downloads divided by 422 episodes. That equals 2,369 downloads per episode, which is not entirely true because obviously the older stuff gets more downloads because it's been there for 9 years. And the new stuff still gets about probably close to 2,000 downloads an episode. Let's see. I'm about ready to go out to Twitter and go, everybody hit play. 996. Oh, so close, yet so far away. And it's been amazing. I started off, and I remember saying podcasting is going to change the world. And I've seen people, I just got off the phone this weekend. I talked to the general manager of Blog Talk Radio. I just got off Skype with the main guy from Spreaker. And it's amazing, and they're all building their platforms. They're making them bigger. They're making them stronger. I went to the vice president of podcast relations, gave me a ride to the hotel this weekend at Podcast Movement. Libsyn has been awesome. Blueberry has been awesome with their PowerPress player, and it's been amazing to just watch it. And now Podcast app and Overcast, that new app just came out. More and more technology coming. More and more listeners are coming. And when I started this thing, I never thought I was going to get 1 million downloads ever. I knew it was going to get big, but it's weird to look at this and go, no, seriously, 1 million people, not 1 million people. Let's get that straight. Time out. Hold on. My episodes have been downloaded 1 million times now. What's my audience? About 2,000 people, probably on a good day. And, let's see. I feel like I'm at a Jerry Lewis telethon. Survey says, reload, and, still nothing. Okay. I might have to go to Twitter here and tell everybody to go listen. I just retweeted, so we shall see here if that helps or not. But Podcast Movement this last weekend, you could just feel the momentum of podcasting just bursting. And there were a lot of people at Podcast Movement. I was at one session, and the guy said, who has a podcast? And a bunch of arms went up. And then he said, how many people don't have a podcast yet? And a lot of arms went up. And I'm like, that is exciting. And so let's see. Let's go to the board, Jerry. 997, 3, what the world? Oh. Speaking of Podcast Movement, here is a picture of my buddy Remy, La Victoire, from the Sci-Fi Movie Podcast. Look at me, trying to be all like dressed up and spiffy. Let's go back to the board. Survey says, oh, so close, yet so far away. Hey, here's a member of the School of Podcasting. This is cool news. Check this out. Steve Stearns, member of the School of Podcasting, made the local paper, apparently. That's cool. This is what he says. Hey, we made the paper. All right. That's cool. I love that. Is that an image we can look at? That's pretty cool. There he is. Way to go, Steve. Let's go to the board. No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'll take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that, my friend. That will be the last time we see that. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? It's so... Oh. And here's the interesting thing. 10 years from now, this may not be a big deal. I mean, a million downloads is always going to be a big deal. But as the audience grows and grows and grows, it'll be amazing. Can you think about what podcasting is going to be like in 10 years? Who would have thought 10 years ago that I could download on my phone, no cable, no iPod, right? This is the old school. Back in the day, we had the iPod, and you would plug it in with a cable, and you would run out of stuff, and you'd be in the middle of Beaver Butt, Mississippi, and you're like, oh, I don't have any iPod. All right, let's go to the board. Come on, baby. Oh, so close. And it was hard to download a podcast, and because you couldn't. You would download it on your computer, and then you would plug in a cable into your iPod, and iTunes would come up, and it would sync, and then half the time you had to unplug the iPod and plug it back in. Okay, then it found it, and we shall see here. Let's go back to the board. Dun, dun, dun. No, so close. So close. And let's go to schoolofpodcasting.com/400, one of my most creative episodes. And so I'm going out there now to click my own pod. That sounds dirty, doesn't it? He was clicking his own pod. He was downloading himself. Here we go. It's episode 400. All right, we're letting it play. In fact, this would actually be kind of cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
history.
It's now time to take a historical look at the School of Podcasting. Enjoy.
Thanks to Music Radio Creative for that.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the very first installment of the School of Podcasting's morning announcements. Yeah, one of the things we talk about at the School of Podcasting is your first podcast typically stinks. Yeah. But if you wanted a cool, deep voice, there's an easy way to do it. I just rolled out of bed. These are the first words I'm saying today. So today's stupid human trick in podcasting: hit record as soon as you get out of bed. But there is one thing. I have to pee really bad now.
Now, there are tons of people.
I'm assuming you guys can hear that. Let's go back to the board. Oh, so close. All right, we'll listen to a little more. Not sure if you guys can hear this or
like
not.
Me, huddled by the water heater in the basement, hence the water heater. A little sound tour for you here.
SOP.
I started in the basement in a water heater, and right behind me was a flush pipe, for lack of a better phrase. The bathroom was right above me, and I'd be in the middle of interviewing somebody, and all of a sudden you'd hear this whoosh behind me, and I'm like, okay, great, wonderful. The dryer was over here on the left, and I had perfected the use of noise gates at the time. And I remember I got my very first voicemail from Michael Van Laar from Nuremberg, Germany, and literally I was like, whoa, and it's like about fell out of my seat. And, now I got my own office. I got video going. We've come a long way, baby. Got a long way to go. Come on. 1,012,000. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. It's not often Dave Jackson is speechless. That's pretty cool. Really? Wow. That's cool. Thank you guys. That's amazing. That is amazing. Wow. Okay. We're done. Now, time to start working on 2. 1 million done. Time to start working on 2. Thank you for watching this. If you want more, if you want to like see who's downloading this stuff, go to schoolofpodcasting.com and help me get to 2. And I want to thank anybody who has ever listened to me, ever sent me an email, ever left a comment, because you are the people I'm doing that for. And I can't wait to keep doing it. Because for the next 10 years, next 20 years, look, I got another probably 40, if I'm lucky, years on the planet. And I'm going to die with a microphone in my hand. So thank you so much. 1,012 downloads. Amazing. Take care. God bless.